Caleb, Fergie, mate, just want a quick word if I can, please. Now, look, I know that you won the Cy Young last season. It's a brilliant achievement, and congratulations again. But I really need you to stop celebrating that win. Yeah, mate, look, I don't want to take it away from you, as I said, but we're paying you a lot of money to try and match that achievement this season at the Rockies. Well, look, if that's going to be your attitude, mate, I don't know. How do you feel about the bullpen? Maybe even a closer. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 6, Episode 5 here at the Colorado Rockies, and today we are going to be playing the Kansas City Royals in some interleague play action. We've also got a first look at the International Amateur Free Agents, so we'll get to that in just a second. But the big development since last episode is that we have moved Caleb Ferguson into the bullpen. He's just not working as a starter, ERA over 7. But you can see he's had 5 appearances as a reliever, and that ERA, for the most part, is coming down. Now, yes, he's only pitching sort of 1-2 innings as a reliever tends to do, and yes, he is still giving up runs, but less. So that's progress. But I am wondering, as a closer, as a backup closer, I think. We've said this is him as a reliever pitcher. If we look at him as a closer, nothing really changes. So he's no better, but compared to a starting pitcher, where he does drop away significantly, he's a better reliever than he is a starting pitcher anyway. So we're going to go with it and see what happens. It's a lot of money, I know, to be paying a reliever, but we've got to try and get something useful out of him. So we have a look at how I've sort of set up the bullpen now, and we'll come back and have a better look at these numbers in a second. But I've got him as a secondary role as a closer, so we've got a left arm closer as well as our right arm closer in Saldana. So that's kind of the plan for him moving forward, and we've rejigged the pitching staff as well. Here, you'll notice that Emerson Hancock is suspended. He got into a fight, which is silly, and that has put us in a little bit of a jam for this game. So we've brought Chris Clarke into the starting rotation. He has made 1 or 2 starts, you can see already for us this season, and he's done okay. He's obviously not a starting pitcher. He's much more of a bullpen pitcher, but we'll hope to get something out of him today, and we'll go from there with that. But if we have a quick look back here at the home screen, we can see that we are currently 3.5 games back of the Padres, only half a game back of the Dodgers. We've won 14 of 23 since last episode, so we've continued to look good. The bats are back, which is brilliant. Pitching is, as it always is the problem, but we're leading the lead in strikeouts, and we're not too bad defensively, which is unlike us, apart from defensive efficiency. But the zone rating and errors are good, so we'll take that. You can see, earned run average. We've had more starting pitchers than I don't know what, but this is sort of the 5 we've gone with. Jackson Kawhi has come back into the side. Now, you'll remember when he left, or when we sent him down to AAA, his ERA was over 10. So he has had a couple of decent starts, only giving up 3 runs in his last 3 starts. So his ERA is headed in the right direction, which is good. So he's back. And we've also brought John Kudros into the starting rotation as well. He was doing really, really well out of the bullpen. He's a starter naturally. That's what he does. We're giving him a chance. So it's a young starting rotation, but it's one that certainly just based off ERAs is heading, apart from Hancock, who's going the wrong way, but the other guys there are all heading in the right direction. So that is good to see. Quick look at how we got to where we got to here. We go back and we left off against the Padres, wasn't it? Was it that one? Well, no, we left off with this one, didn't we? So then we faced the Dodgers. We won 1 of 3, against them, which was a little bit disappointing at home. We then went to San Diego. We won 2 of 3 against them. Now, the annoying one in this game we lost, look at that, we gave up 6 runs in the second innings. Again, you can't just take an innings out of the game because and obviously everything that happens after that is affected by that. But yeah, Caleb Ferguson, I think this might have been one of his last starts because I was losing patience with him very, very quickly at this point. But that was a frustrating loss, but we ended up winning that series anyway. Then we went to LA, and we only won a series in LA as well. We lost game 1. But came back brilliantly. Game 2 here, we had our pitcher who we got in, Balazovic. Not only did he get his first career hit, his first career hit was also his first career home run. So have a look at batting stats here. Brilliant stuff. He's got 2 hits. You can see that now, a double and a home run. He only deals in extra bases, obviously. But yeah, so well done to our Canadian starting pitcher there. Excellent stuff to see there, even though it was in a... Oh, that was in a win, wasn't it? And then game 3... we had it 1, gave up 6 runs in the 8th. We got 2 runs to take it to extra innings, and then Sigilio with an extra innings home run there to get the job done for us in the end. So a lucky escape, perhaps, out of that series. Then look at this. We went on a nice little run. We went to Arizona, swept them absolutely brilliantly. 4 close games, but 4 wins nonetheless. We went to St. Louis came to us, swept them. Then Arizona came to us. We won game 1. And then we lost 2, which was silly, considering we swept them there. Game 3, this is where we lost Hancock. He was ejected. He wasn't having a great start anyway, but obviously that kind of throws out the rest of the plan in terms of the pitching after that anyway. So that was disappointing. Philadelphia, we went there. We lost game 1. 3 losses in a row. I'm starting to think, crap, here we go again. But no, I was mistaken, because we went and won the last 3 games of that series, so that was excellent. We've had 1 game in Kansas City. We won that as well. So we're on a nice little run of form here, which is brilliant. Recent 10, if you have a look at the expanded standings, we're 7-3. Look at that. All the teams at the top of the division are absolutely flying. We are currently in a wild card spot. We're battling that with the Nationals. It's sort of a 3-way battle for those 2 spots right now. And I've got to say, look at Tamar Johnson go. He's leading the league in batting averages. Sigilio is there in 3rd. Sigilio is 3rd in RBIs. Look at Tamar Johnson, more than double the next best stolen bases. He's also leading batting war. We know that Sigilio had the hit streak. Pitching's been a little bit disappointing for us so far this year, so that is not surprising. We don't have anybody in that. We'll go back and have a quick look at these numbers here. This is it for the pitching. We've already had a quick look. So I won't dwell on this too long. But yeah, I think I've run through all the changes. We're a man short in the bullpen for this one because Clarke has to come into the rotation because Hancock's a dumbass. So that is that. Feltman has come in. He's doing okay as the setup guy. Patterson is the next guy off the rank that's looking a little bit dodgy. But we'll see how that goes. That could be a Caleb Ferguson role even as a setup man. I don't really know what a setup man does. I just figure it sets it up for the closer. That's my basic understanding. And if we have a quick look at the hitting side of things, again, it's going well. Severino is picking up his form, which is good. You can see Vallejo is doing quite well. There's no real weak link in the batting. Everybody, even Alcantara, who was a little bit of a weak link last year, his on-base percentage is over 300. I'm okay with that. That he's in the team for his defensive work in any case. So it's all looking very, very good indeed. But let's go and have a look at these international amateur free agents and see if we can pick up a star of the future. All right, so we have it set. All players. I mean, Corona's not the name that you want this point in history, is it? But he's the only one that is really anything at all. And he could really be something. So I'm thinking we maybe go with Mr. Corona. There's nothing else there really at all. Is there second base? We don't need a second baseman. I mean, these guys are so young. We'll never see them if we're honest with ourselves, will we? So I probably shouldn't waste too much time here. We'll go with Big Willie Corona, and that will be that. And we'll just go for the $5 million because that's always what it takes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Offer him that. There we go. And hopefully he'll become a Rocky. But anyway, guys, let's go have a look at these lineups for the game against the Royals. And would you look at these matchups? Excellent stuff. All right, so leading us off, it's Tamar Johnson at shortstop. Bo Bichette bats second at second base. Evan White bats third at first base. Sigilio in left field bats 5. It is Jimmy Herron back up the order. Sigilio bats 4. Herron bats 5 in right field. Vallejo's at third base. He bats 6. Severino's a designated hitter. He bats 7. It is Alcantara, the center fielder, batting 8. Vasquez is the catcher, batting 9. Chris Clarke is on the mound for us. And amazingly, we win the pitching matchup. We're up against Zac Efron here. He's got an ERA of over 7 this season. Wow, he is not particularly good. A whip of 1.62, a negative WAR, a ERA plus of 69. Yeah, I mean, this guy is not really major league material, is he? All right, so here we go. Let's get things underway. It's Tamar Johnson batting 355 for us. Their pitcher on the mound for them And let's see what we can do. We've got a 4-game win streak going. We've beaten them in game 1 of this 2-game series. And let's go see if we can get this done. I did actually, I played through the last game, and I saw that, and I thought there must have been a Budweiser stadium. It was like, Budweiser sponsored team versus Coors. Then I realised they're the Royals, and it's just the crown because they're called the Royals. So that took me longer than it should have to figure out. Bo Bichette pops it up. That's going to be 2 away. Now, what I hope we haven't done here is underestimate Mr. Efron on the mound. It's going to be White batting .319, a 2-2 pitch for Evan White. He gets it up the middle, does he? Yes, he does. And that's a 2-out single for Sigilio. And let's see if Mr. Sigilio can give us a lead here. He's batting .332 this season. They tried to pick off White. No chance there. White's paying attention. And, well, let's see what we can do. 2-2. And that is into right field. It's going to get Evan White to third, is it? No, he stays at second. But back-to-back hits with 2 out. And can Jimmy Herron, who is now batting... what's he batting? .245. Do something for us here. First pitch. No, he's grounded it out. Run, Jimmy. He's not going to get there. And that'll end the top of the first. Nothing for us, except for 2 hits, but that's not really that important, is it? It's going to be Witt Jr. batting for them to lead them off. .255. Clarke on the mound for us. Experimental starter, of course. 0-1 pitch, and that is a leadoff single. All right. That's all right, Chris Clarke. He's just setting up the double play. Nick Prato comes in for them, batting .293, a 1-2 pitch. That's popped up. It's going to be a court, is it? Yes, Alcantara's there. Keeps the runner at first. 1 away. And it's going to bring in now Miguel Sano, who's batting .239 in a bit of a slump. And that could be a double play. There's 1. There's 2. Excellent stuff by our middle infield there. And that will end the first innings. We're winning 2 hits to 1 for what that's worth. Verheyo comes in now batting .326 in a hot streak, a 1-2 pitch, and Verheyo grounds it out to shortstop, and that'll be 1 away. In comes Severino now. We haven't seen much of him because obviously he's behind Bo Bichette, and Drew Bowser would tend to come into infield, I should say, and we'd shuffle things around. So he's sort of, he's just there just to. I don't know why he's there, to be honest. Alcantara with 2 out, no one on, hits the first pitch up in the air. Centre field makes the play, and that'll do it. Severino, he's a good player himself. He's a good defensive player. Obviously, we can't see because he's designated hitter, and he does have a little bit of power about him. So he's worth being in the squad. He just doesn't play that much. But obviously, having the designated hitter does give him a chance to do that. Bruce Lee comes in for them now, batting .240, a 1-0 pitch, and that might be a hit, It is. Clarke can't get to it quick enough, and it's a 1-out single. And it brings up Jake Frawley. We had him before. Was he at the Mariners or the Mets? Anyway, he's batting .242 this season. A full count. He strikes out, and we get the runner at second. A double play of sorts. Vazquez has thrown out 22 of 52. I'd like a little bit higher of an average than that. But anyway, Vazquez comes in the bat now, batting .259. A first pitch swing. Christian Vazquez pops it up. And that's going to be 1 away. Back to the top of the order, it's Tamar Johnson, who's 0 for 1 today. A 2-0 pitch for Tamar. He has got it up the middle. He gets himself a 1-out single. And, well, when he's at first, 13-game hit streak as well now. He has every chance of stealing. Bo Bichette is 0 for 1. It's a 1-0 pitch. Bo Bichette has lined it out to second, and that is 2 away. And can Evan White, who's 1 for 1, do something for us here? There goes Johnson. They've read him like a book, and they've got him at second. Fair enough. He's only nailed 5. We'll accept that. You had to get him over to second if we could. Mondesi comes in the bat for them, batting .252. Clarke, full count, strikes him out. Excellent stuff. 1 away. Chadwick Tromp. Actually, surprisingly difficult to say that. Batting .191. A little bit higher than that now as he singles up the middle. And that is a runner on first for the Royals with 1 away. Cespedes, not that one. He comes up to bat now. Batting .314 this season. A 1-0 pitch. He has grounded it. And, we get the runner at second. Well played there by Chris Clarke. And that is 2 away. Still with the man at first. It's Witt Jr. who is 1 for 1. And he's 1 for 2 now. That's out at second. And that ends the third. We're looking okay defensively. We need to get some offense going now. Come on, White. He's 1 for 1. He leads us off. It's a first pitch swing. Evan White gets it into right field. That is a second hit of the game for him. This time a leadoff single, and Sigilio, who is also 1 for 1, what can he do? 1-2 pitch. Sigilio watches strike 3 go past. In comes Jimmy Herron, who's 0 for 1. First pitch swing. Jimmy Herron is at a double play. Oh, Jimmy, we'll have to send you back down the order, mate. And that ends the top of the 4th. All right, Chris Clarke to Prato, who is 0 for 1. It's a full count. And that is another strikeout for Clarke, who... he's doing a decent job, isn't he? Sano comes in now. He's 0 for 1. A 1-2 pitch on him. Another strikeout for Clarke. He's come in, parachuted into the starting rotation, and he's doing a wonderful job. An 0-2 pitch. Can he strike out the side? No, he can't, but it's 3 up, 3 down. And we'll go and have another bat. It is Verheo coming up to lead us off now. Is that Ellie that I can hear? It is Ellie. And Verheo is going to be caught up there at second. You going to come and say hello again, Ellie? Come on. Severino. She's about to launch up on the chair, I think, at any second. There she is. And Severino has popped it up. Hey, usually you only come for Football Manager. What are you doing here for baseball? Yeah, I know. Oh, what a good Ellie. Okay, it's Alcantara now. He grounds it out the third, and that will end the top of the 5th. We don't look particularly good with the bats today, do we? Hey? Tell him to hit the ball, Ellie. It is Clarke continuing into a 5th innings. He's going to face Bruce Lee, who is 1 for 1. And that is lined straight to Verheo, and that is 1 away. Jake Frawley comes back up. He's 0 for 1 today. A 2-2 pitch. And that is going to be out again. Yes, it is. And that is 2 out now with no one on. Ellie is just now patiently sitting in the corner on a box waiting for me to come and give her belly rubs. It is a 2-0 pitch. It is well hit. That's going to get to the fence. And that's going to be at least a double. It is just a double. So a 2-out double for the Royals. We would really like to end this innings now if we could. Mr. Clarke. Trump comes up. He's 1 for 1 today. It's a 3-1. And he has popped that up, thankfully. Alcantara's there. Makes the play. And a slightly nervous moment passes. It's still 0-0 after 5. And it's Vazquez to lead us off at the top of the 6th. He's 0 for 1. It's an 0-2. And Vazquez takes that 0-2 pitch into right field and gets a leadoff single. Alright, what can Tamar Johnson do now? He is 1 for 2. It's an 0-1. Tamar Johnson pops it up. And that will be 1 away. Bo Bichette, he owes us a hit. He's 0 for 2 today. It's a first pitch swing. Bo Bichette, he's hit it. Oh, he's hit it well, but straight to left field. And that is 2 away now for Evan White, who is 2 for 2. A 2-1 pitch. Evan White hits it well. Evan White gets it into the fence. Now, is it enough to score Vazquez? I don't know if he's quick enough. He's going for it. He's going to get there. And Vazquez scores from first base. Somebody get that man some oxygen. Evan White delivers an RBI double. We've taken a 6th innings lead. And it's Sigilio now who's 1 for 2. Can he extend it? They've put him on. They're scared of you, Andy. It brings Jimmy Herron up. They don't respect you, Jimmy. Jimmy Herron has, again, hit it well, but again, straight to left field. That ends the top of the 6th, but we do have a lead. Clarke will continue into a 6th innings. Not bad for a bullpenner. It's Cespedes at the plate. Full count, and Cespedes has a leadoff single. I do wonder, actually, if maybe Clarke has done his job here. He's done what we asked him to do. Let's maybe throw this over to the bullpen. Witt Jr. comes in. Yeah, Bruce, get him out, mate. Get him out. 2 on, no one out. Prato continues. It's an 0-2. Sorry, he's 0-4-2. He's laid down a bunt, and that gets the runners over. And with 1 away, we've got runners at 2nd and 3rd. And it's Sano, who has very good power at the plate. He is 0-2. It's a 3-1. And that is, well, thankfully, sharply fielded there by Johnson. Over to first. 2 away. Cordero comes up now. He's 0-2. And can we end this innings, please? It's a 1-0. It's down the first base line. Evan White fields it, and that ends the innings. And that should do it for Clarke. He's done a wonderful job, but I just think they're getting to him a little bit there. Zac Efron continues to Verheo, who is 0-2. It's a 1-2 pitch, and Verheo gets it up the middle. He gets himself a leadoff hit. And can we extend our lead here? Severino, who is 0-2. It's a full count. Come on, Sever. Severino hits it well. That's going to get to the fence, and that could score Verheo. Again, he's not the quickest, but it's in a really good spot in the outfield. No, he holds at third. So a double from Severino. It is now no one out. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Alcantara, a 2-2 pitch. Alcantara strikes out. Vasquez comes back up. He's 1 for 2 today. Can he get something through the infield for us? He can, and that's going to score 1. Is it going to score 2? No, it's not. But it's an RBI single for Vasquez. We're 2-0 up now. Runners at the corners with 1 out. It's who was it? Tamar Johnson at the plate. He's 1 for 3. It's a 1-0, and Tamar Johnson pops it up. Now, is it deep enough to score the runner? It is not. And that is 2 away for Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 3. He's looked absolutely clueless. And Bo Bichette gets a clue there. Rips it down the left field line. That's going to score 1. It's probably only going to score 1. It is, but it's an RBI double for Bo Bichette. Severino comes in to score. It's 3-0 now to the Rockies. And Evan White, who is 3 for 3. A big, big chance for him here to add some RBIs to a wonderful day with the bat, but it's not going to be. And that ends the 7th. We stretch with a 3-0 lead. Does Clarke come back out? He does. I don't know if I agree with this. Bruce Lee, as I should say. He is 1 for 2 today. A 2-2 pitch. That is grounded to Vallejo. Over to first. 1 away. I mean, he does have a shutout. Maybe I'm being a little bit harsh on him here. Frawley comes in now. He's 0 for 2. It's a 3-1 pitch. And he walks in. And that'll do it. I was just going to say, I'm just worrying a little bit. There's been a few hits, a few walks. But Ty Tice comes in to face Mondesi now, who is 1 for 2. There goes the runner. Can Vasquez get him? Oh, he can't. And with 1 away, we have a man at second. Let's just get this man at the plate, please, Mr. Tice. It's a 1-0 pitch. It's up the middle, and that is going to score a run, I think. Alcantara, no, he keeps him at third. Well done. But runners at the corners with 1 away. Trump now comes in to face Tice. It's a first pitch swing. That could be a double play. There's 1. There's 2. And we get out of that innings without giving up a thing. Excellent stuff. We go to the 8th. Still 3-0 up. It's Andy Sigilio to lead us off. He's 1 for 2 today. It's a full count. Come on, Andy. He has popped that up. And that'll be caught in center field. And that's 1 away. It is Jimmy Herron who is 0 for 3. He's going to face the new pitcher, Sierra. ERA of 5.24 for him. Considering how bad their pitcher looked beforehand, he didn't actually do too bad, did he? It's a lead-off walk, though, for the new man. Jimmy Herron's at first, and it's Vallejo who is 1 for 3 at the plate. A 2-2 pitch. He strikes out. That is 2 down for Severino, who is 1 for 3. Another 2-2 pitch, and there goes the runner, and he's out, is he? I think he is out, yeah. He's only thrown 6 guys out all season, and 2 of them have been this game. Unbelievable. Alright, it is Tice to continue to Cespedes, who's 1 for 2. An 0-1 pitch, and that is, well caught. Excellent stuff by Tice. Witt Jr. now, who is 1 for 2. I think with a walk in there for him as well. It's a full count, and he has hit that well into the gap in left center field to the fence, and it's a 1-out double. We've just got to be a little bit careful here, don't we? 3 runs can very quickly disappear. It brings up Prato, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. Tice, a 1-0 pitch. That is popped up. Alcantara should have that, and there shouldn't be a chance for the runner to get the third. He's going for it, and he gets there. Well, I mean, that run isn't overly important. We would still be up, of course. It's Sano to the plate, who is 0 for 3. It's a first pitch swing. Sano hits it well, but like a couple of our guys earlier on in the game, straight to left field. Sigilio makes the catch, and we go to the 9th with a 3-run lead. Severino to lead us off. He's 1 for 3 today. Full count, and he has watched strike 3. It looked a little bit high, actually, and they've changed their pitcher again. It's Ramirez, whose ERA is over 5. He's going to face Alcantara, and it's an 0-1 pitch. What can Big Kev do for us? He can ground at the shortstop. That'll be 2 away. And it'll bring Vasquez to the plate now, who is 2 for 3. Had a good day, has Vasquez. It's a 2-1 pitch, and Vasquez, that should be out at first. And we have 3 runs to protect in the 9th. And it is Saldana coming out to do just that. ERA of 147 for him. He's going to face Cordero first up, who's 0 for 3. It's a 2-2 pitch. Now, when Saldana is on, it's all strikeouts. That's going to be out, though. Into the shift, Tamar Johnson has it. 1 away. Oh, excuse me. It brings Bruce Lee up, who's 1 for 3. It's an 0-1 pitch. That's another one to what's his face? Johnson. 2 away. They're down to their final out. It's Jake Frawley. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. It's a full count. And it is a hit into center field. Tying run is now on deck. Mondesi to the plate. He is 2 for 3. It's a 2-2 pitch, 2 out, runner at first, and that is going to be that. Over to first base, and we've beaten the, who are we playing? The Royals, 3-0. Well, there we go. Very, very pleased with Chris Clarke's effort. He's proving himself to be a very useful emergency starter for us. He comes in and he just doesn't suck, and that's all you can really ask of him. Overall, he's not done too well this year, but as a starting pitcher, yeah, very, very worthwhile. So that's a very good win for us, and it has not changed much at the top of the division, as both the Padres and the Dodgers have won as well. But we have pulled out an extra game on the Nationals for that wild card spot. So it's going much, much better this year, isn't it? Which is excellent to see. But guys, if you've enjoyed that, hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and we'll be back next time. Where do we want to come back? About a month's time. So what if we come back at the end of this month? How's the season end up? Do we play into October? We don't. So we've got a couple of big series there, don't we, against the Dodgers and the Padres. A series there against the Padres. So we'll probably want to come back for Game 4 of that series. So that's August. So we probably want to come back. What if we... Giants or Phillies? Somewhere here. Oh no, we've got the All-Star game. What an idiot I am. We'll be back for the All-Star game. What a moron. So we're back for the All-Star game, and then we'll play the Braves. Of course we will. So that'll be next episode, guys. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a few. We will have some All-Stars, obviously. So we'll wrap up the All-Star game. We'll face the Braves. And I'm sorry I've wasted 30 seconds there till I figured that out. Take care.